Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the SideChicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show. You want to talk about sex for the older woman?
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Did you think when you were younger, though? But I always have been waiting for some sophistication to occur with me.
Just to happen. I'm like, where it's going to come now?
I'm like, when? Right. I'm like,
and here it is.
And it got to be now and about now. And it just like never happens.
3,
like,
2, 1. No.
I'm like, aren't I supposed to like become mature or something? Like,
I never did. I don't know. But
even in work environments, like the young college kids come in. Oh,
I identify with them the most.
Me too. I'm like, what's up for lunch? Oh, we got the same humor. They're like you're older than my mom. I'm like, I know. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Okay. So when you were younger, what did you consider old people sex? Like what age?
30.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
To me, 30 was ancient. I remember in college, there was this older guy. You might remember him. He called himself liking me. I was like, which is weird. It's like he was 30 and I was like 20.
Ew.
He just seemed so old to me.
Yes.
But
I remember like saying that people needed to take away 40-year-olds driving privileges when I was in my early 20s. I would bring that up. Like once, people hit 40,
it's over.
They shouldn't be out on the road.
40 seemed like ancient. 30 was old. 40 seemed
40 was like all your pubic hair is gray for sure. Right. For sure.
Like you're not even functional anymore.
No, I didn't get it. So yeah, you just thought, oh, but that actually was young. So what we're talking about today, everything is relative. So some people will still consider this to be young. And I understand that as well. Yeah. But we're talking about between the ages of 50 and 60 age range sex for women.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So a lot happens.
What age would you say that things start to change or shift? When do you notice a change?
I think probably around your early 40s. What do you think?
I think the same. It's like in my mind, I'm thinking I can still do a lot of the things that I used to do, but my body is like,
it's like,
sit your ass down.
Like, huh? Huh?
Body is like, no, it's not. That is so, it's like, damn, what the fuck is going on with my body? I should be moving faster than this.
Like, what? Why am I still in slow motion?
Slow fucking motion.
That reminds me when we used to run on the track in college. And I would think that we would be done because like I wanted to be done and you'd keep going. I'd be like, no, you're doing an extra now.
Go ahead, save yourself.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Or playing racquetball. Remember we used to play racquetball? Can you imagine us trying to play now? There's no way I'm getting to that ball. There's no way I'm getting to that ball.
That ball is going to have to get to me. And we would play racquetball, then run.
Oh, yeah, I cannot even imagine. My body would be like, no. And then in practical application, it's not.
So, yeah, it's not happening. So, like, there are emotional changes that happen with menopause, but it isn't all in your head.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Ain't nobody said shit about menopause.
Oh, shit. Not the M word. I don't know why people hate to say the.
Ain't nobody said nothing about menopause. I'm just saying older.
Well, here's what happens when you're older, though.
Okay.
Your vagina and vulva physically change. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
it actually literally changes.
How does it change?
Your estrogen levels change. Then your tissues are thinning and becoming less elastic, and you're also probably experiencing vaginal dryness. That shit sound like a fucking eulogy.
Sounds like a horror movie. It sounds terrible. That sounds awful. But is your vaginal dryness, is that the same as a drought?
No.
Like a sexual drought? Because how do you know the difference otherwise? Because I don't know the difference.
Well, your vaginal dryness is if you're in a situation for sex and you're not lubing up.
Vaginal dryness. Okay.
Yeah. That's vaginal dryness.
That is God's cruel joke.
Fucked up.
That's terrible.
Fucked up. Now keep in mind that your tissues are thinning and they're becoming less elastic.
so fucked up. And then your pussy dry. Motherfucker got powder coming out of it.
Dust powder.
Right. It's like, what's that on the sheet? Oh, that's just the powder from my.
That's rust
from my crotch. Not rust. That's coochie rust.
Rust dust. Break dust.
Right. But what you could do? Did you say break dust? Start a fire in here.
Oh, that's awful.
This dry powder house I am now sitting on.
Can you imagine how painful?
With your little thin ass skin,
walls.
your thin, dry skin.
Thin walls.
How are we supposed to compete with these young girls?
Thin wall having bitch.
Less elastic ass, thin, dry ass walls.
Take your thin wall having ass.
Right.
Oh.
Boy, you wonder why your husband want a divorce. Shit.
That's
come on. He like, I'm tired of that brake dust in the bed. Tired of that brake dust on the sheet. But there is like some basic ways that you can address this.
Please tell us the ways, because God damn it, this is getting sad.
This is a fucking eulogy.
This is what we gotta get used. This is what we gotta look forward to.
You need a 13-gun salute. Like, damn, bye. It's over.
What you call it? Not reveille, but tap.
Right.
Play taps for your coochie.
Yeah, I just see somebody folding up an American flag. Like, bitch, it's over. You done.
A moment of silence for your coochies.
Everybody bow your head. Okay.
Once the thinning starts, shit.
And the elasticity
it's only a matter of time before we fold that flag, baby.
You folding the flag. You gonna get a flag box in your honor. But when your pussy was elastic and wet. Not no more.
So what can we do? Please tell us. Hurry up, tell us.
Change sexual positions.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like don't maybe lay on your side.
I can't see that feeling good in no kind of position.
When I really want to show a man what I'm about, that's what's
just
up.
Flip it over
on my side.
On
my side.
So a quarter flip. It's a quarter flip.
Quarter flip, so you can see what I'm really about. Like that's who I am. Okay. All right.
Watch this quarter flip. Bam.
Boom. Okay. Be in a full resting position. Okay. Like you figure out how to get in there from behind on the side. But
don't worry, I'll do another quarter flip in about 30 minutes.
Right.
Then I'll be on my stomach.
Excuse me. Now I'm back on my stomach. Then when you're done, I can just stay right there and go right to sleep.
And just go to sleep.
Right.
Perfect position. Perfect position.
Just dust the powder, the brake powder.
Sweep it off.
Sweep it off the sheets and we go to bed. We're done.
Everybody go to sleep. Ain't nobody moving.
No, we're done. But you can use lubrication or vaginal moisturizer. So
Thank the Lord.
Get help for your dry ass pussy. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whoever thought of that.
Right.
Don't leave us out here dry.
So don't be out here like getting your little thin ass vaginal walls ripped and shredded. Don't do that.
Oh no.
You might also notice that you're not as interested in sex as you used to be.
Okay. So maybe that's God's way of making up for the dry.
He's trying to protect you from the rips.
You don't care about it anyway.
You don't want no rips in your pussy. Okay. He like, girl, you
don't
want to get that brake powder in your pussy. Guts. So yeah, but that's actually normal
to not want it as much,
to have a dip in your libido. Yeah, but check this out.
For women only?
Yeah, this is from a woman's perspective. Even though I do believe that this is an element that's common for men as well.
Is this menopause? This is a menopausal occurrence.
Not just menopausal, just for when you're in those delicate aging years.
Okay. So that could be 70. I mean,
Yeah, once you got there. But here is what they say, that one way that your libido takes a dip is when you stop sexual activity. They say the key is to continue to engage
through the dip.
Either with your partner or through self-stimulation. And it could possibly push you past this period of decreased desire. So ironically, keep doing it is what you're supposed to do.
Just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing it.
Just stay in the game. Don't hang up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
It'll pass.
Don't
So
let
how do you feel about that? I mean, do you?
You know, I
Can you see yourself if you ever get to that point, pushing through?
I could see me being like I don't really, it's hard for me to do things I don't want to do.
Right.
Like people, even something as simple as like, they were like, beer is an acquired taste. I'm like, why do I have to acquire it? Anything I want, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be good, like right now. I want to
enjoy it.
Right. So like if I don't want to have sex and my vagina is dry and the thin, you know, my skin's thin, I don't know that I want to be like, okay, push through. But I do believe that if you don't use it, you lose it.
And that's the sad proposition if you think about it.
But
and
like
then go ahead.
But like they say, it doesn't have to be, it can be from self-stimulation also.
Well, that's encouraging. The thing I was thinking of is there are things that I don't necessarily love doing, like working out, that I have to push through all the time. But having sex is not one of those activities that I see as something that I would miss.
Yeah, but the experts are saying that you should push through. You should use it so you don't lose it.
Use it or lose it.
And in addition to that, in addition to not using it, I have some really bad news. All right.
Oh no, not more bad news. God.
So we could say the question is it safe to resume sex if it's been a while? So say you haven't been using it. You know, your libido dip, you haven't been doing it. So after a long period of abstinence, is it safe to just get back in there? Well, guess what?
What?
After you're a certain age and you ain't been using it, your vagina
will break?
No, it will not. Well, sorta, because it actually, that can cause your vagina to shorten and narrow.
Oh, that's not the worst thing.
That is the fucking worst thing.
Why is that the worst thing?
Your vagina is getting smaller.
Shorten and narrow.
Okay, short and narrow. You're less elastic. No lubrication.
The short and narrow thing doesn't seem as nearly as bad as the no lubrication.
But they said that it can make sex painful, and it can get to the point where you'll have to use a vaginal dilate, which is the thing that the thing that they give transection. No, pap smears, huh? No. No. The vaginal dilator is what they use when they do the sex change operation to make that vagina, to keep it from closing back up. They put like these vaginal dilators in to stretch that tissue.
They're saying that an older woman may have to resort to a vaginal dilator.
Yeah, the tool to help stretch the vaginal tissue back to a place that will help improve your sexual function.
Sign me up. That seems like a
win-win.
Oh my
God. No. No,
that's a win-win right there.
No, that is the worst.
You get dilated without having to deal with any. Okay, never mind.
Oh God.
Okay, so it's just me. Okay,
it's just
fine.
You.
Fine.
I don't want no damn dilator in me.
What's so bad about that? I don't even see the whole shortening thing as the worst thing. That's not even the worst to me.
I don't want no little weird tiny vagina.
You never knew how long it was anyways. You never knew how long your vagina was.
I don't want like no little short. I don't want no little dry little vagina. I want like
no, not dry, but
it's gonna be dry too.
Dry and short and narrow. That's a lot. But just narrow and short. That's not.
You ever heard a man say, you know what I like? A dry, short, little narrow.
He likes a short and narrow. He probably likes a short
non-elastic, thin skin.
No, well, the non-elastic part. That might be painful for both people.
That sentence has never been said. A man has never said, I want a short, narrow, thin skin, non-lubricated, non-elastic, full of friction, little tiny vagina.
Well,
you know what? Y'all got to tell me something different. Man, if y'all want a little dry, short, narrow vagina, please.
It could work out for them is all I'm saying. Especially if they are not endowed in that area. It could work out.
That's true. So here's a tip then. Men who aren't necessarily endowed in that area, maybe you need to get out here and like start trying to fuck with some old bras, some old tiny narrowed ass vaginas, because you're gonna seem thin like skin. With thin skin. Just get you some lube. But
Vaseline.
Like, listen, old women and menopausal women, their vaginas are shrinking, is what I'm trying to make you understand. Shit, you out here, these young women, they are, they more active. They shit still.
They can't appreciate you. I'm just saying,
they too lubricated. They gonna drown you, as the kids used to say.
You know what I'm saying?
But you get you an old woman with a little tiny, narrow, dry ass little.
It can work.
Hole.
I'm saying it can work.
Be up in there looking, having an experience. You probably ain't never felt that type of friction before due to your
glass
size.
Is half full. That's right. See, now you're getting
Come on, man.
Now you're getting it.
Come on. That's a breakthrough.
Glass half full, man.
That's a breakthrough.
That could work out.
Yes.
Even if you're a younger man who's not endowed, this could be a good match.
I'm telling you, I would recommend that.
Highly. Come on.
So let's talk about old lady position.
Okay, so now older women are not as flexible as they once were. I'm imagining that when the younger you are, the more flexible you are. And when you get a little older, you're not as flexible. So, legs behind the head.
Don't do it.
My friend Gogo was talking about that.
Yeah, or like the one leg behind your head and then one straight down. Stop fucking this. Because it can be physically unbearable and uncomfortable. So what they recommend is to use a pillow under your back for the missionary position to add comfort.
That's with whether you're old or not. I'm sorry. That works. I want to read you something from my friend Gogo. She said, respect that a bitch ain't flexible no more. You get 15 seconds of full stretch and then we default to the side hump.
The side hump. That's
we've already talked about quarters turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, bam, turn.
Oh,
halfway.
Go.
Quarter.
Go telling me the truth. Now these folks saying though that on top will allow you to control penetration. I don't know that.
But if you have a shortened, skinny vagina, that could be really painful. You better be ready for some. But I mean, gosh, it all sounds just painful. It just sounds painful.
I just keep thinking of
just skip it, man. Maybe just skip it when we get there. The powder.
Just powder falling out. They're saying standing positions may be more comfortable.
That probably could work.
Opposed to positions that involve being on your hands and knees.
Opposed to positions being on your hands and knees?
Yeah, because you're old as shit. Your knees.
No more doggy?
I guess not for long.
Oh, that's sad.
You're not going to be on
trumpet? Let's just play tap.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
It's over. You can't do doggy. Fuck it.
You cannot.
It's no fun.
It's not, but you probably can lean on your stomach on the bed, almost prostrate yourself.
Oh, I see. Okay, so behind the couch, like,
I'm not sure what you're getting at there. You would go behind a couch and do what now? I'm not familiar with that position. And now that I think about it, I've never done nothing behind a couch sexually. On a couch, but behind it, never had any involvement with it.
When you said leaning, I don't know why my mind went to that. Go, okay, finish what you were saying then. Come on.
No, you finish what you were saying.
I thought you meant get behind the couch and lean over, but I guess that would still be back. Your back would be to your partner. That's not what you were saying.
I know. But I don't know if you can figure that out. I was saying like lean over the bed because your old ass knees and your hip flexors and shit, you can't be doggy style for long because you're going to end up just falling flat. But if you lay you're standing, but you sort of lean over on the bed.
Gotcha. That's so your head is in the bed or your chest is, or your face is in the bed.
Right. You're kind of like folded over.
But your feet are on the floor.
Exactly.
Right. So that way, that's true. So there's not going to be as much force.
Force on there.
And then if it is, you can just slip out.
Right. You can just pull your tiny dry vagina and just
and do a tuck and roll. Tuck and roll on the floor.
I'm done. You're right. Yeah, you have an easy exit.
That could work. So because you hip flexors, arthritis, it's real. It's
arthritis.
It's real. It's a thing.
It is real. And the other thing is when you're older, people, because pregnancy is no longer as much of a risk or threat, also people become more laxed in relation to STDs or STIs. And being old does not protect you from sexually transmitted.
This is true.
Things.
Now check this out. Now consider this. I'm not trying to be funny here, but it just makes me laugh. Like your old ass, dry ass, quick crotch, thin wall having unflexible ass. Now you have to contend with a condom. Try that.
You gonna get brake powder on the condom? Come on, man.
Ain't nobody feeling nothing is all I'm saying.
Right.
Nobody's having fun now. Nobody
other than burns.
Yeah, it's about to be. Where's the trumpet? Damn it.
Right. I don't know.
Sad. It's sad. Why?
This might be the saddest show we've ever fucking recorded.
And yet I'm happy. I'm not that sad about it.
But I just hope that I don't have like this stuff playing in my head next time I get an opportunity.
Speaking of head,
oh shit,
I'm talking about. See, get your mind out there. I'm talking about emotional things that probably affect you now more than when you were younger. Yeah. Is that a thing? Do you think that things affect you more? I mean,
that's absolutely a thing. That's absolutely a thing. Yeah, that might be up there with at the top of the list of things that
How do you get past that? How does a guy get past that? Knowing that I'm about to deflower again, because let's face it, if it's a dry spell or if you haven't done it in a long time, it's like being a virgin again. So this guy's about to deflower this old ass chick.
Yeah.
And now you got to deal with what's going through her head. How's he gonna get past it?
You remember? Do you remember the story for the nappy dugout? We can't tell it, but that just reminded me of that. Oh, the ignorance.
How ignorant were we?
Oh my God.
So ignorant.
Oh, like for real.
So ignorant.
For real. I'm surprised like lightning didn't just strike us down.
We are going to hell.
What was wrong with us?
We're going to be canceled for shit we did in college.
Listen, this is why I'm real lenient on some cancel or like judging people, because Jesus is working on all of us.
Oh my gosh, the nappy dugout.
I'm telling you, we can't even share this nappy dugout story. That's all I can say. But like, it's Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high. We just low.
Oh,
we just low.
How low can we? We can go low.
The fuck was wrong with us?
It's so much fun down there.
It feels right at times.
Oh, but on the other hand, the other part of head. So there's the physical, there's the head, but then there's the GOP head.
Oh, come on now.
So I think that old women still have needs and desire for GOP.
Old women still have. Yeah, that's a really excellent point. And old women by this point have perfected their face writing skills. so she's got a flow, and she's surfboarding that shit like,
yeah.
Oh, there's that.
Do you think that older women know how to deliver or provide GOP better? You think that by this age
because by this age, you've lived enough where your vagina is already so sore and dry, so you're like, let me give head to keep him out of this dry powder box.
Give me a break. Come on.
Right. So
come on, retch around.
Let me retch around and wrap this up. Okay. So older women are like, nobody got time for this, They
can't be out of practice. You don't think that older women get out of practice and forget how
it's like riding a bike.
You think so? Okay.
I think so. I think it's like riding a bike.
Because nobody ever teaches you how, Nobody ever teaches you how.
Nobody necessarily teaches you how.
GOP.
But, you become more intuitive as you age.
Okay.
And fair enough. Stupid shit.
Fair enough. That's an advantage, I think.
It is an advantage.
Getting with an older woman.
The other thing, getting with an older woman, I will say this. I'm not doing no poverty dick.
No.
So I don't want
no,
like
no, thank
none
you.
Of that.
No, thank you. I'd rather have
love
nothing.
ain't enough. I can't do brokenness.
I'd rather just pass. I
take my little dry
squeaky old pussy over here. I'll just hold on to it. I'll hold on to it for another
I'll
day.
be dropping powder as I walk away, but I will walk away.
I'll let somebody else have that one. I don't need that.
But the thing is, I
turn
also
off anyway.
think you gotta date people. I mean, I think that's a thing, period. That
for sure.
People don't do enough of at all now. People
that'll take care of the head part.
That will take care of the head part. But people want to send you a message on social media and then stop by and
what is this? What is this?
This. So no, nigga, no.
No, you do have to date people. That to me, that's part. I think that is more important. That might be more important than with an older woman than it is with younger women, because older women are not for the games and bullshit.
Absolutely. And
so you better have your game tight and have some romance, some wine and dine, dating, what are we doing? We're not just going to go to the movies. We're going to have a creative, be creative, man. Be creative.
Yeah. And when you know that you're dealing with vaginal dryness, you got to like make love to that person's mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that's supposed to, a big part of that is mental, right? So if you properly date that person and work on her, then there's a better chance that
she's going to be slippery and wet.
Her little dry powder box will get lubricated. Yeah, she can drop some thick mucus out of her ass. But that's all. I'm putting that on a man. Fuck that. If I ain't dropping thick droplets of mucus, that's your motherfucking fault.
You haven't done your job, man.
That's on you.
Not done your job
because the mucus is in there. You got to get it out. You get the mucus out. Fuck, I ain't doing everything in this bitch. No. And that's how that's like that would be the title of the book. You get the mucus out. That's what the name of this episode is. You get the mucus out.
It's your job.
Yeah, you get that mucus out.
That's your fault.
Shit. It's in there.
I have to agree. Yes. And if you know this is what you're dealing with, then get it together.
Come on.
Start working on it. On it. You got time.
Hell yeah.
Won't last that long anyway. So you take that pressure off of you, but just start working on it.
Right. Make this the best 3 minutes we can have.
That lets you off the hook. Lets me off the hook.
Right.
But do your part. Do your part.
You get the mucus out.
You do your part.
Right. Everybody good.
My job is to get it down once you've generated it. Once you facilitated it.
Right.
But you got to do your part first.
Right. We all have roles.
We have roles.
We have roles and responsibility. Know your motherfucking role. Playing with me.
R&R. Roles and responsibilities.
That's right. But it's doable. All of this is doable.
You think so? There's hope? You think hope?
There is hope.
It's pretty bleak.
I mean,
unless you have the right.
instead of putting on like some R&B, some romantic music, you're gonna start playing tap when you have sex. I'll be like, there's the flag box.
Because anytime, way I see it, any one of those times could be the last. It really could be the last.
It really could. It really could.
So you might as well, maybe let's get the mood going in. Just play tap.
Let's start the ceremony shit.
Start the ceremony up, I mean.
Yeah. That might be it. So,
but that said, let me just ask a question. Is there anybody, how can I put this? The way I see it, the way my situation is set up, I'm thinking that there are certain gentlemen who will have to do less to generate the right type of viscosity coming from the nether region, is all I'm saying. And I'm going to start with like the Idris Elbas of the world.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it would take much. I think that things would expand. I think things would flow. I think things would not be, short.
I think there's an unidentified area in every woman's vagina that's called the Idris, and it's a little pocket of mucus that only Idris can get going. It's called the Idris. It's a little pocket of mucus. Most of us will never experience it, but please, Idris can trigger that flow. I want my Idris triggered. Shit, I don't give a fuck he married or not. If I ever see him, I'm like, will you trigger my Idris? I want my Idris drained. Fuck that. I want my Idris drained. That's all I want for Christmas this year. It's my Idris drained.
I am good. Oh my God. Something is wrong with you.
Completely. I wish I were better. I'm not though. A little pocket of mucus in every woman's vagina. Only way you could get to it is the man himself.
Yeah, right here. Hey, my Idris.
My Idris drained.
My stomach hurts. I can't go on. I cannot. Oh my gosh.
Let's manifest. Let's manifest that. Okay. You were making a legitimate point though.
If he ever hears this. If he ever hears this, he is gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with y'all?"
We're gonna be on like some equivalent of a no-fly list with him and shit. Like, them motherfuckers nowhere near me ever, because I will not be draining her Idris.
A little.
Oh no, I cannot. My stomach.
Well,
I cannot believe. Oh Lord, now I'm gonna be thinking about that every single time I see him. Oh my Lord.
Right. And he about to be the next James Bond. The whole movie, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, fuck the G-spot.
Okay,
We
got the Idris spot. Everybody got one. Everybody got one.
Check my Idris, doctor.
Right.
Check my Idris spot.
Just make sure it's still intact. I know it is, because
I know it's in there. I know it's
in there. It's in there. Precious little pot of mucus.
It works.
Oh well. Oh Lord. So low.
My jaw's hurt now.
So low.
My stomach hurts.
You said the last episode, you were like, no, we could go lower.
And
I'll be damned. And I'll be damned. A matter of hours later, here we are. Talking about getting your Idris train. We ain't shit. We ain't
ever hear
shit.
this?
I'm sorry, Idris. If you ever hear this, it's just jokes, Idris.
It's fun time.
I hope you have a sense of humor.
It's fun time. It's a pandemic.
I mean, but come on, guys. Yeah.
You know.
That was fucking epic, though. That was epic. That was epic, Yummy. That was epic. Oh gosh. Nothing's gonna stop me from laughing at that shit all day, all week, from hence now and forevermore.
Back to my earlier point of like the sophistication just never kicked in for me. Just maturity and that stuff. Like I wanted to.
And by golly, lucky for us.
Yeah.
Lucky for us.
Oh well.
That never happened.
Yep. Okay. Well, we sure appreciate you guys listening.
We do. We do.
It means
Thank you.
so much to us.
You came along with us, and we are most grateful and humbled.
Yes. And I believe that this show will be during the month of February, our first theme month of love.
Yes.
And
Amore.
Yes.
Yeah. So all the things, we'll be talking about all things love. And I hope you got a good laugh like I did, because that's what we need more of in this life. I mean, it's all in good fun. Hopefully
Amen.
They say laughter is a panacea or the best medicine.
Yeah.
I believe it, because I feel better. I needed that.
That's right. That's right. So enjoy your week. God bless you guys. We're out. Bye.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the SideChicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.